The Hyundai Santa Fe. It's a practical, well-built family SUV that has 7 seats. So let's take a closer look and see what you get for your money. So once inside, and it's really easy to get a decent driving position. There's plenty of adjustment in the seat and the steering wheel. And actually, it's a really nice place to be. There's some really nice little design touches. Use of quality materials is quite apparent. It's got this nice stitching going on here and a lot of chrome trimmings, which gives it a sort of a premium feel. There's quite a lot of kit going on in here. You get this 8-inch touchscreen, which has all the usual DAB radio and your media, your phone connectivity, and your sat-nav. Moving down, you've got obviously your heating controls and everything, which are nice chunky dials and very easy to use. It has heated steering wheel and heated seats, as well as cooling seats. A couple of cup holders here. There's a really nice deep pocket here. There's also a decent sized glove box. This is the premium SE model, and as such gets an 8-speed automatic gearbox as standard, along with 4-wheel drive. It also has this nice little panel here, which has a camera view, which if I press that button, it gives me a choice of different views of around the car, which makes it easier for parking and travelling through tight spots. There's a drive mode as well, which has comfort, sport and eco modes, and there's also a smart mode which decides what kind of driving you're doing, and it'll work out automatically which mode you need to be in. So on the steering wheel you have your controls for the radio and your voice control and the telephone, and on this side you've got cruise control and your driver info. In this 5-seat mode, you can see I've got absolutely loads and loads of leg room here and masses of headroom too. Even with the sunroof, it doesn't eat into that. The sunroof is the full length and it lets in loads of light and it makes it feel very pleasant and airy in the back. Even when the rear 2 seats are employed, I still have a decent amount of leg room and there's plenty of foot room too. There's no transmission tunnel, so whoever gets into the middle seat, also has plenty of space for their feet. And actually, it's quite comfortable in this middle seat. You have heated rear seats, which is a real bonus come this time of year. And your rear seat passengers were really happy as they've got their own temperature control here. There's a pull-down armrest, which has a couple of cup holders in. There's also some stowage at the back of the seats and a little cubby hole here. And as the Santa Fe is a 7-seater, the seats are stowed here in the rear. They're very easy to pull up, just one little smooth action like that. And then if you just walk around to the rear, there's a button either on the top here or down here for easy access into the rear seats. So let's just drop the seat back into its position. So you now have 625 litres of capacity for storage. As I say, it's a nice flat load. If you need extra, at a touch of a switch here, you can flip it down, which gives you an extra 1,000 litres of storage space. On the road, the Santa Fe proved itself to be a perfect driving companion. The steering is precise and nicely weighted, and the self-levelling suspension does a grand job of soaking up all the road's imperfections. For a tall SUV, the Santa Fe is remarkably controlled. There's very little body roll when cornering, and the handling is reassuringly confident and composed at all times. There's a choice of a 6-speed manual or an 8-speed automatic, but our range-topping Premium SE only comes with the 8-speed auto as standard. Now, although the gearbox was very slightly hesitant off the line, once on the move, it delivered a very smooth and efficient change. Hyundai has made choosing your Santa Fe very easy by only offering one engine. The 2.2-litre CRDI diesel unit puts out 440 Nm of torque and offers peak power of 200 PS at 3,800 revs per minute. And it's a great engine. There's plenty of power on tap when you need it, and even when towing, it's certainly no slouch. It's very refined and incredibly quiet too. Alas, the poor fuel economy did let the Santa Fe down somewhat. Hyundai claimed 38.7 mpg on the combined cycle. However, we could only muster 28.6 whilst driving solo and just 22 miles per gallon when hitched. And as for towing with the Santa Fe, well, it proved itself to be a very credible tow car. Both driving through towns and twistier roads, the Santa Fe felt very secure, even with the large Caravan hitched. There was very little movement from either the car or van when overtaking, and even in the poor driving conditions that I encountered whilst testing, the Santa Fe didn't let me down. On major A roads and motorways, the Santa Fe is settled and remarkably quiet, leaving you feeling relaxed at the end of your journey. So, is the Santa Fe worth putting on your shortlist? Most definitely yes. It's a great family SUV that offers 7 seats and loads of space for everyone and everything. It makes an impressive tow car too, as well as being a great everyday vehicle.